Hey guys, welcome back to Vivigger. In this video we're going to talk about how you can activate your core muscles and how it can help you fix your crunches and every other related exercise. So let's get started.
So guys, let's start with defining the core first. So the muscles of the core are the muscles surrounding your spine from the front, back and from the sides. So let's just consider that this is your spine. So the muscles at the back of your spine are known as the stabilizing muscles, which are the erector spinae. So the deepest muscle, which is right here in the front surrounding the spine like a corset, is known as the TVA, transverse abdominis. The muscle which people usually refer to as the six-pack abs is known as the rectus abdominis, which is in the front. The muscles on the sides are known as the external and the internal obliques. These muscles help your spine to rotate in either direction. The muscle at the top, which is usually used for breathing, is known as the diaphragm, and the muscle at the bottom of your spine is the pelvic floor muscle, the same muscle that you use to prevent your urine flow.
So guys, now that we are done defining the core muscles, let's talk about how you can activate your core muscles. So people think just pulling your belly in can activate your core. That is wrong. Let's see how you can activate your core correctly.
Before activating your core, let's start with finding out your neutral spine.
Place both of your hands on your hip bones. Now to find out your neutral, you have to start arching your back.
Move your hip bones towards your feet. You're going to create some gap between your lower back and the floor. As you can see, I can place my hand right there in the gap. Now placing the hands back on your ASIS, you're going to move your hip bones towards your face, which is going to flatten the back and reduce the gap between your lower back and the floor. Now again, you're going to arch your back, moving your hip bones towards your feet, creating a gap between your lower back and the floor. Again, I'll put my hand there just to show you guys. Again, I'll start flattening my back, moving my hip bones towards my face. You're going to do this a few times just to find out your neutral.
Now you're going to move your spine in the center of these two positions, and that is going to be your neutral. There'll be only a small gap between your lower back and the floor.
So now that you have identified your neutral spine, let's move on to how you can activate your core.
So now we're going to start with the core activation exercise. You're going to lie down supine with your legs bent and your feet parallel. This is called supine drawing in. Going to focus on drawing your belly in towards your spine. You're not going to take your belly all the way in.
Keep it less than 50%.
Now you're going to start by tightening the pelvic floor muscles, same muscles that stop your urine flow. And you're going to move your belly inwards and upwards towards your diaphragm. So whenever you're activating your core muscles, you have to exhale, take your belly in towards your spine and up towards your diaphragm. So now we are practicing core activation. So what you have to do is you have to exhale, take your belly in and up. We're going to do a few sets and reps of this. So you're going to exhale, take your belly in and up, inhale and relax. Again, exhale, take your belly in and up, inhale and relax. So the movement pattern is going to be from your pelvic floor up towards your diaphragm. So we are going to do a few reps of this with a 2-second tempo.
So now you know core activation is the activation of TVA and the pelvic floor muscles both together.
Now we are going to move on to the next core activation exercise. In this exercise also we need to find our neutral spine first. So you're going to start with arching your back, okay, creating a curve in your lumbar spine, that is your lower back, and exhale and round your back. So right now I'm arching, and from here I'm going to scoop my belly in and start rounding from my lower back till my head. And you're going to keep looking towards your belly. So again arch, and you have to find the center in between these two positions, arching and then rounding. In between the two you're going to stop, and that is going to be your neutral position, okay, which is right here. From your head till your tailbone, your spine is going to be in neutral. Now from here you have to start inhaling and dropping your belly down towards the mat. And exhale, you're going to contract through your pelvic floor and pull your belly in and upwards. Again, you have to remember, contract the belly only less than 50%. Okay, so in this exercise also you're going to contract your TVA by pulling your belly in and your pelvic floor muscles. These two muscles are going to help you engage your core in the all fours position. Start practicing this and you will get used to it. So the mistake that we are going to talk about is bulging of the stomach while doing the abs on his way up. So as you see, as he's lifting his chest up to do the abs, his tummy is bulging out and up, and then he's going down again. This is happening because he's not engaging his core correctly. As we showed you previously, the core activation exercises, you will realize that he's only pulling his belly in and not contracting the pelvic floor muscle, which will prevent his stomach from bulging out. Now, to properly engage your core while doing crunches, you're going to lift your chest up and focus on pulling your belly in, contracting your pelvic floor muscle like we explained before. You have to consciously pull your belly in and avoid that tummy bulge while lifting your chest up. That is very important. That's how you're engaging your abs and your core. If you're just randomly lifting your chest up and you think you're done with your abs, that is absolutely wrong.
So now that we are done with explaining how to activate your core correctly, let's talk about its benefits. So guys, whenever your core muscles are activated, it takes the pressure off your spine and protects your spine from any injuries that are about to happen. So make sure you're doing it right to prevent the injuries. One of the major problems that people face due to inactivation of the core is the lower back pain. Whenever the muscles are not properly engaged and activated, the pressure comes on the spine, which causes lower back pain.
So whenever you're activating your core, whenever you're pulling your stomach in, you're going to create a positive intra-abdominal pressure. And that pressure is going to decompress your spine. It is going to take the load off your spine. So proper core engagement is going to increase the longevity of your spine.
So we have reached at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if this has helped you even a bit, please don't forget to share our video and subscribe to our channel.
I can see in the analytics that most of the guys who are watching this video haven't subscribed to the channel. Literally 50% of the guys have only subscribed to the channel. So guys, please subscribe to the channel. This is going to help us a lot. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. This is Be Bigger signing off.
Bye bye.